Hi there underwater filmmakers and welcome to another episode of reviewing your underwater films. In today's episode we'll review... Who is it?
It's me. How you doing, mate?
What are you doing here?
Well, you said come over 6 for beers and it's 6.
Oh man, I completely forgot about that. I'm still on that review video.
Well, I can wait and drink beer.
No. Come here. Do you want to come and join me?
Yeah, sure.
We'll
sure.
review it together.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Come in. Alright, change of plan. Welcome, Sebastian.
Thanks, mate.
Apparently, he's gonna join us today for reviewing one of your underwater films. And as I was just about to say before, the person that we're gonna be reviewing their film is someone called Gilles Charvet. And it's a film about an airplane wreck that lies on the French Riviera. So before we jump into that, because you did bring some beer, that's the only reason why I actually let you into my office. Sebastian, good to have you here.
Cheers, mate.
And I'm looking forward to seeing or hearing your thoughts on Gilles' video here in a moment. Let's start it right now.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Nice.
Well, I guess it wasn't him shooting that footage.
No, I don't think that was his footage. Wow, okay. Somehow different start to the film. Yeah, here we go.
Or a nice intro shot.
Nice. That's in 50 meters of water, by the way.
There you see the direct stage bottles.
Yeah. Nice colors.
Yeah.
I like the colors. Very vivid, saturated blues.
What was that?
Dropped frame. Okay.
The new pilot.
What's that?
The new pilot.
The new pilot, yeah. Very nice cuts to the beat. I like that. Oh, there's a moray. Interesting.
Different colors.
Gotta love jellyfish. All right. And that's about it. All right, let's just stop the video right there. And let's come back to reviewing that film. So, since you're my guest, I'll allow you to speak first. What do you think? How did you like that film by Gilles Charvet?
Well, actually, I think it was very nice. And the reminder, it's at 50 meters of depth.
Yeah.
They made the footage, so I think the stuff we saw is pretty good. Well, there are some things which are more related to, I think, editing than like the filming part. But overall, I think it's a nice idea how the thing started with the old footage, and then going to actually get like a context of what are you seeing then in the underwater footage.
I agree.
So yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, well done, Gilles. I really think that you've captured the aura of that airplane wreck in a really nice way. As Sebastian said, I really liked the footage itself. I liked the colors. What I particularly liked was the editing onto the beat of the music throughout the main part of the video. I think towards the end of the video, I think there was one or two cuts that you missed the beat of the music slightly, but other than that, it seemed very well executed. Personally, I don't really know what that very first clip in the film was all about, because there was like a 3-4 second clip of the wreck itself, and then we started with seeing the topside footage, like the archival footage that you pulled from somewhere. I don't know where you got that footage from, but it did remind us, or it did remind me at least, a little bit of some sort of National Geographic documentary kind of style, which was nice. I actually liked it. But that very first clip, before you got into the topside footage, that was kind of out of place for me.
Well, if I may,
Please.
I think the idea is actually pretty cool. I think it's BBC, the BBC documentary would do that. They give you like a glimpse of what to expect, and then jump to the reference clips, and then after that you go back to the actual footage of the scene. But I think it was not clear enough in the video what is coming, and the footage was not special enough to get the viewer's attention. So if you would have a cockpit or like the whole tail or a wide angle shot or something, which get the viewer's attention for 3 or 4 seconds, and then going to the original footage, that would be something to draw the viewer's attention. I think then I think it would work, but it was not clear. It was like it wasn't clear what's happening, what's coming.
Okay. Well, maybe that was his idea behind it. So yeah.
I don't know.
Cool. Well, thanks for that input. What else? Any other feedback from your side?
Well, what I found a little bit disturbing was the cut to black, which was not like a fade to black. It was more a cut, and it was, I think, longer than a few frames. So it was a little bit disturbing. I think it was because of the beat, to go with the beat of the music. But I think it was it was a little bit disturbing to me. It was like I was okay. Did the video stop? Was the connection all right? Or something like that. And actually, I like the music. What I mostly don't like in that kind of videos is if you have vocals in it, because I think the vocals, like, they do a little bit. It's like a kind of disturbance to the actual story.
I see.
But I think the music itself was pretty well chosen. So just for me, it was the vocals. I think at the end, the last transition, like the shrinking, is like, it was well made before, but then at the last one, this is like I don't know how you say that. It's like you just drop in a transition and just do the last transition, and that's it. It's like,
it's killing you, baby.
Yeah,
I agree. Unfortunately, I have to agree with Sebastian on this one, Gilles. I think that very last transition did no good to the film whatsoever. If you would have just left it as a normal full screen without shrinking it, and then just ended the film there, I think it would have been way better. With that shrinking transition, and then also with the jellyfish that you added into like the very last part of the film, which I understand, it's cool to see jellyfish and it's always cool to film them, but they were like completely out of context for me. I can see how you probably saw them on the way back up to the surface and was kind of on your decompression stop, but then I personally would have needed a little more context, maybe seeing a diver doing their decompression stop towards the end of the dive and having that diver somewhere close to that jellyfish and then getting a close-up of that jellyfish would have just made a lot more sense to me personally. But I just don't think that very last part of the film really did fit into the film itself. Other than that, I think it's, as Sebastian said before, I think it's actually a nice piece of work. As I said before, I really like the colors, I like the filming. There's a couple of clips where I think the warp stabilizer kicked in a little too much. You can see it wobbling a little bit in the images. But other than that, I think it's okay. And as you said before, don't forget that this has been filmed in 52 meters of water. So I don't know whether you filmed it in just one single dive or during several dives, but it's something very different to be filming in 52 meters than in 5 meters.
Definitely.
So yeah, kudos for that. I think you've delivered a good piece of underwater imagery with a few bits and pieces that can be improved. That's the feedback from my side. Do you have anything to add on to?
No, well, I think the editing, there are some pieces where you could improve, but as you said, I mean, the filming in that kind of depth, that kind of challenge was very well carried out. And the only thing for my eye would be very nice to have a little longer wide-angle shots to see the whole wreck and see how it's laying on the sea floor. And I think it was the few clips we saw. For my personal taste, it was a little too short. But again, it's like on about 50 meters or even lower than 50 meters. So it's like you don't have time to do everything if it was only one dive. So
of course, yeah. Cool, excellent. Well, so thank you very much, Gilles, for submitting your film and letting us review it here during this series. We're obviously gonna link that particular film as well as your YouTube channel down in the video description below. So if you guys want to go and check out any other films made by Gilles, feel free to do so. Also, if you have a film that you made and you want us to review that film, please don't hesitate to send me a message through one of my social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or even a traditional email will work, and I'll be more than happy to take the time and look at your video and give you some feedback regarding your underwater video work. And who knows, maybe Sebastian will drop in another time again and we'll be able to do this as a team effort in the future again.
Sounds good to me.
Excellent. Yeah, you just have to bring the beer.
All right.
All right. Okay. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, go diving, and we will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care, guys.